Why do you need to use all these tools? Interested to know why you need to know how to use something like Uniswap. If you are interested, can you type in the word interested? Just type in the word INT, okay? Type in the word INT into the chat, okay? So I want to give you an example of why a tool like Uniswap is very, very powerful. Okay, normally when people think about crypto, they just think buy and they just think sell. But actually, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do in crypto. For example, right, using Uniswap, you can earn passive income. And using tools like Uniswap, you can do things like airdrops. So over here is a good example of what it looks like when I have passive income. So I basically set up a liquidity pool in Uniswap, and every single day, what this liquidity pool allows is that they will give me a kind of like a payout for providing liquidity. So one example is over here. I taught one of the students how to do a liquidity pool. They put in 12K, and then after that, every week, they get a payout. So get 3K, 1K, 3K, 4K, 6K, etc. So after farming and getting all these payouts, right, he accumulated about 54,000 in terms of passive income. In 5 months, he then withdraw a total of 92K from the initial liquidity pool of 12K that he put in. So I know it sounds very crazy. And I wish I have a little bit more time to explain to you this concept. But in the world of crypto, we call this actually a money exchanger, a money changer strategy. Okay, we call this a money changer strategy. So this LP or this money changer strategy, right, it allows you to become an online blockchain money changer. And this is one of those tools that's very interesting to use that a lot of people in the world, they have no idea, right? And of course, on top of that, we have things, some of you might have heard of things like airdrops, where you use their protocols, you get free money. So over here, I got an airdrop, 28K from using a protocol called Optimism. And on a more public setting, I've gotten 66K and 10K from various airdrops such as Egan and Ether.fi as well. So I know it sounds a little bit like, Chris, is this real? And sometimes I find it hard to explain also, but it's real lah. You actually really can get these airdrops from using different protocols in the crypto space. So I would say the third strategy I want to advise and compel you guys to do is to really learn deep in the crypto space how to use these various tools, because there are actually a lot of opportunities to make money that normal humans and normal investors do not know, right? So learn the tools of the trade. For example, the tools of a blacksmith is a hammer, an anvil, and a fireplace. But of course, you will still need to have the right person teach you how to use it. So for many of you who are starting out, explore what are the tools that you need to learn and then find the right person to teach you how to use it. Okay, so if you have these three systems and these three strategies in place, having the right system, having the ability to do DCA long term, having the ability to hunt for a unicorn, this settles your first strategy. Second strategy, have the right mindset. This protects your profit. Third strategy, use the right tools. This allows you to take advantages of opportunities in the space that many people are unaware of. With these three strategies in place, you will be well on your way to become a crypto millionaire. Okay. And the next question that I actually would like to highlight, or next thing I would like to highlight, right, is that if you intend to come into crypto space, I mean, I don't know, over here, how many of you here are new or somewhat new in crypto and you guys are very interested to quickly and successfully enter into the space? Can you type in me, M-E? Okay, so type in the word me, right? For those of you who are like, you join this class because you really want to know how to enter get started and become successful in the crypto space. Yeah. So those of you who wants to, you type in the word me. And to those of you who say me, right, I want to share with you that my personal opinion is that the alpha opportunity in crypto, right, is getting tighter. Meaning to say that, you know, it's just like when electric cars were first invented, you had a chance to buy Tesla very cheap. But after that, it shoot up. All electric cars became very valuable. And now if you buy, it's not as cheap as last time. So for you to get a 20, 30, 40x is a little bit harder. Do you know what I mean? So in the world of crypto, I think that there's these alpha opportunities left. But the timeline is getting tighter. So this might actually be your last chance and the last cycle for you to get into crypto. So I would say if you really want to, right, you must really try to accelerate and learn how to navigate this space quickly. Right now, you guys are still quite early. And the benefit of being early, right, is that you don't have to be super smart, super skillful, and spend super a lot of energy to succeed. So I'll give you an example. One of the example is my student Bex. He learned crypto from me in 2016, 2017. From there, he invested into Bitcoin when it was $620, and he invested into Ethereum when it's $12. Now, if you look at Bex, right, you realize that he is not a professor in a university, and he doesn't come from a rich family. Why I want to share about Bex is because he's a regular Singaporean guy that does NS, that, you know, eats Cai Fan like everyone out there. But the reason why he is a multi-millionaire worth $4 million and many Singaporeans are not is quite simply because he was early into the space. After he got 4 million in 2018, he sold half of it to invest into gold and real estate, and the remainder he just basically keep it in the hardware wallet. So Bex is early retired. In 2017, a lot of people ask me, is it too late to buy Bitcoin when it's 3,000? Today, you might ask, hey, is it too late? Why, you know, Bitcoin is now 70K, 80K, 90K, 100K, 200K. Is it too late? Back in 2017, I can say that everyone, you are not too late. You are still early. But today, if you ask me, are you early to Bitcoin? I cannot say that you are early. I can only say that markets are now different compared to 2017. You are still early. However, you need to execute with the right strategies, and you need to execute with the right crypto portfolio. Okay? Now, why am I still confident that there's still money to be made here? It's because big money is just beginning to move in. Microsoft, banks are starting to come into crypto. EU Parliament is starting to do crypto licensing. Adidas, DBS, they're starting to come into the space. We have this thing called an ETF for crypto right now. And in just one day, 700 over million comes into crypto via this ETF. And we are just getting started. So if you ask me, is it too late to get started? My answer is, it's not. It's not too late to get started. Bitcoin and crypto is this size right now. Okay, one square is worth, you know, about 100 over billion. If you compare this to just one company, you can see how small Bitcoin actually is. If you compare this to entire money supply, you can also see how small it is compared to the money supply. However, all this money, right, from stocks, from banks, from the Feds, they are already starting to flow in. And you want to be positioned before all this money actually begin to flow in. So that is why I think that there is still a chance, but the window of opportunity is getting a little bit narrow. I also think that right now, Gen X, which is the generation before my age, they are starting to decline. And millennials, which are the people around my age, they are starting to take over the wealth and get the high level position at work. Now, why is this important? Is because millennials really love crypto. And as they become the prime earners and the main wealth holders in the space, it also means more and more wealth is going to flow into crypto. And that's why I believe that in the next 5 to 10 years, crypto is going to be the asset class that's going to outperform many other asset class out there. So I would say that, guys, there is still potential for life-changing gains. Okay, so I think that that is the main concern that people really have, lah. Like, oh, Chris, am I too late to come into the world of crypto? The answer is no, you guys are not too late. But you cannot just buy simply Bitcoin and Ethereum anymore. You need to have the 3 systems that I talked about, the 3 strategies that I talked about. And within the 3 strategies, you need to learn things like the systems, the mindset behind how to navigate the space. And for that, right, I actually am eager to teach many people as well. However, it does take a lot more time and it does take a lot more resources. So what we do as an academy is that usually for the masterclass, we want to give you guys a strong introduction and foundation into crypto. But those of you who are keen to take it further, we actually have a boot camp, a 2.5-day boot camp that we do. So or even if I want to explain it or not, I just want to know whether you guys are even keen to hear about the boot camp. If you guys are keen to hear about the boot camp, can you type in the word keen, K-E-E-N, into the chat? Yeah. Let me know if you are keen to hear more about it, and then I'll be happy to share with you guys. Okay. So far, I mean, today, what I hear and what I sense from a lot of y'all is that you guys are new to the space. You want to learn how to get started. And I think the 3 strategies are a great way for you to get started. Okay. So, I see that some of you are keen. Let me share with you all how you guys can actually join our bootcamp and take it further with us, and what this bootcamp is all about. So for those of you who are keen to take it further, CryptoNight has been around since 2017. We have taught 40K people about cryptocurrency. More than 900 people has been accepted into the Whale Mentorship Program. And our goal is really to make crypto investing simple, practical, and profitable. So to do that, right, we actually came up with the bootcamp Crypto Profit Secrets. So this bootcamp is done live via Zoom. So very similar to how we are doing it right now. But you are not just getting a 1.5-hour session with myself. You're actually getting a 2.5 days of training with explosive insights by a mentorship team. There's actually 3 of us. The timing is actually 7:30 to 9:30 on a Friday, and on Saturday and Sunday is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So the value of this bootcamp, right, is valued at $2,140. On the day 1, we will teach you about key mindsets to make you successful in crypto, and 3 ways to buy your first Bitcoin on a centralized exchange. So if you're brand new, you don't know what to do, first day, we'll get you started. Second day, we're going to teach you how to do a DDCA portfolio strategy and exactly how to allocate your crypto portfolio. We will also share with you 4 key strategies, including the money changer strategies. You all remember the passive income that I showed you just now? We will show you how to generate that passive income via the Uniswap tool. This includes the step-by-step live demo, and you can actually get started with less than $100. Day 3 will teach you the unicorn hunting strategy, where you can shortlist the best altcoins for a potential 10x to 100x return. So we'll share with you what are the things we look out for. Out of the 10,000 altcoins, how do we cut, and we want to see maybe the top 100 or the top 50 unicorn altcoins out there. We also teach you more analytical tools to help you navigate into the space. On top of that, you guys will get access to an online foundation course. So this is a video recorded course that you can immediately access, and it's available for you 24 hours, 7 days a week. It has 30 recorded videos, and it's more than 7 hours long. So you don't even need to wait for the bootcamp. You can straight away watch this, and you can start to, invest and learn how to get get invested into the crypto space. So this is worth 997. Over here you can see we have like 12 different modules and chapters, and if you click into each of them, it actually opens up into sub chapters, and you can also go into discussion segments to discuss about crypto. Now, for those of you who, after listening to me, you decide, you know what, I think I really want to learn from Kryptonite Academy, we also have a fast action bonus for you guys, which is a 3-year subscription to our DDCA tool. Remember just now I showed you guys a bot that every time the price of Bitcoin or the price of Ethereum, it falls to a very attractive level, it will send you a message, and then you will know that these are good periods to buy. So this is what we call a Kryptonite DDCA tool. It will be able to send out to you a message every time certain metrics hit to tell you that these are good entry points, and the notification goes straight to your phone so that you don't need to glue yourself to the market and that you're able to invest at the right time with our algorithm. This is valued at 1,397, and this will only be available for those of you who sign up today. So once again, you can see over here, the comparison is that, yes, you can get 58% from just DCA, but you can enhance it by 10% just from using a DDCA entry. Okay, so these are some examples and screenshots of entries and altcoins that recent bootcamp attendees have actually managed to achieve. So this is by one of the attendees. He actually buy like KTA, which was at 16 cents. Then after that, it went up 10x to $1.39, and he was actually sharing this story with us. So this full crypto profit secrets package, which is the CPS bootcamp, crypto foundations, as well as the DDCA tool, the total value is $4,534. But today, for those of you who want to sign up, we actually know that the window of opportunity is closing, and we want to get as many people on board into the crypto space as we can. We would like to offer you guys a special price, those of you who are in this session. So today's price is actually going to be $997. And I think as an academy, we realize that people who are very decisive, they tend to do a lot better in crypto investing. So for those of you who are very decisive people, we want to support you even more on your journey. So today we want to give an additional bonus for the decisive students here. The first 10 of you guys, all right, we have prepared 10 coupons so far. We actually give you actually get an additional $500 off at $497. Okay, so those of you who are interested to get the additional coupons for the additional $500 off, can you type in the word KEEN, K-E-E-N, into the chat? And right now, I want to show you guys exactly what you can do. Okay, so over here right now, I'm going to head over to this portion here called offer. And for those of you who are ready to become a whale and join a whale, I'm going to click publish, and you should see like a red dot appear in the chat. In the offer page. Click I want to join the whales, and it will bring you to a page like this. I am also going to post this into the chat. Okay, now those of you who took in keen, you can stop for a while first. I know that quite a few of you type it. So you can actually go over here. All right, and you can see this link. You can also click on this link, and it will bring you to the same page. So from here, fill in your details, name, email, phone, as well as your bootcamp selection date. The dates are all here. So you can click on it. You can see what are the dates that suit you, and then you can just select it. You get automatically registered for the date. So how it works is that once the slot is full, we will close up the slot and we'll open up the next slot. If you are keen to join the one that is coming up, maybe in a few weeks' time, the next one that's coming up, make sure to sign up early. If not, once it's full, you have to join the one in the following month. Then for the first 10 of you guys, you can click on this 497. Okay, so once you click on this 497, it becomes blue. you'll be able to get the special price of $497, fill in your details, and then you can click complete your enrollment. Once the coupons are used up, this thing will basically disappear, and then you will see $997 from there. Okay, so I'll show you guys once again how to do it. Right, head over here, click on offer, click on I want to join the wheels, fill in your name, your email, your phone number, select your bootcamp selection date, select 497 if it's still available, fill in your card details, and then click complete. Okay, guys? So what's going to happen is that once you click complete, right, you guys will receive an email from us very soon notifying you that you have been registered, and you will be able to access the CPS videos online as well as join for the upcoming bootcamp. Now, there is one thing that I hope to do before you guys log off. And we also have question and answer if you guys want to ask me any question. So for those of you who have actually signed up, right, I'm going to be basically calling out your names. If I never call your name, don't worry, because sometimes, you know, the names move quite fast and I may miss out your name. But for those of you who have actually signed on already, you know, I just want to quickly call out your name so that you know that all the transaction has already gone through lah. Okay, so let me see. Let me click over to the page. And if any questions you have, just feel free to ask, and then we'll be able to answer them as well. Let me see. Okay, wow. Okay, it's quite fast. Okay, send to Nick.